Sigma presents Business to Government, an exclusive interview with Cecilia Valdés, Executive President of ACCJ in Chile. Since 2022, Cecilia has led efforts to modernize Chile's gaming industry, championing responsible gambling, regulation, and the fight against illegal betting. A journalist and historian by profession, Cecilia Valdés brings 16 years of experience in corporate affairs. She's also a world triathlete and was named one of the global gaming industry's Hot 50 leaders in 2024.
Well, I'm the executive president of the association, Chilean Association of Gambling Casinos. I represent the main casinos here in Chile, and we have a lot of challenges here. As you know, the industry it's been challenging a lot in different countries, so in Chile as well. Well, Chile's gambling industry has been both modern and responsible. At ACCJ, we believe innovation should serve regulatory objectives, digital transformation, traceability, and consumer protection, rather than be stifled. We can stall the industry and leave it out of competition. Unfortunately, legislation process do not move at the pace of technological changes. Years ago, the industry highlighted the need for adjustment to align with more advanced countries, but progress has been slow here in Chile. We continue to push for those changes and hope to see results soon. Good regulation doesn't mean more bureaucracy, it means better technology for clear rules. Well, government must ensure a level playing field. Regulation should encourage formal investment and responsible operations while decisively addressing illegal or unregulated actors. What kills the market isn't regulation. It's uncertainty and inconvenience rules. Chile needs clear governance, better tools to tackle illegal gambling, and long-term vision for sustainable industry development. Well, the legal sector contributes over 95 billion pesos in taxes last year and generate thousands of formal jobs. However, we often feel the state underestimate the impact of that, especially when public debate centers on prohibition or moral judgment rather than evidence-based policy. It's worth nothing that casinos in Chile were created with a specific purpose, that is regional economic development and tourism promotion, and they have delivered beyond casinos. They bought first-class hotels, restaurants, entertainment venues, spa, and a lot of complementary infrastructure that boost regional vitality. Well, in my opinion, there is a disconnect between perception and reality. Surveys reflect concern about gambling, but rarely they differentiate between legal, regulated casinos and uncontrolled illegal platforms. So public policies should be grounded in data, not fear. In Chile, there is a strong prejudice against gambling. Many hide the fact that they enjoy it. The reality is that they like to play. So as casino, we emphasize that the message isn't play to win, but that is the industry that provides entertainment. Like licensed casinos found municipalities, create jobs, maintain high compliance standards, yet public perception is still shaped on outdated stereotypes. So we need to better tell our story with data, with transparency, and a better community engagement. That say, there is a clear difference between regional perception, where casinos are located, and Santiago, where decisions are made. So in the regions, people recognize that the value the industries is it's a contribution, and they're very meaningful for us. Well, we need to unify law to regulate online gaming, gambling, better coordinations between sectoral, tax, financial, and telecommunications authorities, and a strong institutional capacity to supervise digital platform. That is very difficult. Currently, online gambling it's illegal in Chile. There's no law that allowed it. A bill is being discussed in the Senate to regulate and legalize online operation with an appropriate framework and authority oversee. Until the law is passed, we face a very complex scenario. There's also another bill that give more power to existing authorities to pursue illegal gambling, including establishing criminal penalties for that. So we're waiting, and we hope both law will result in clearer and more equitable rules across the board. We should have this year the final bill approved by the senators. So maybe next year we are going to be allowed to have online gambling here in Chile. Well, I used to say that we were in the final stage, but last year we have been waiting for like in March from 2024. The bill was is in the same part that it was in March of 2024. So I used to think that it was going faster than it's really are. But for now, we were talking with the senators and also the authorities here, and they are all agree that we really need that law here in Chile, because today, like, you cannot stop the digitalization and the innovation, and the platform are here in Chile. They are operating. The Chilean people are betting in the online platform. So it's a reality that we cannot look to the side, because it's here. So the authorities need to do something as soon as possible. And I think this year we are going to have news about that. So there is not a special initiative for responsible gaming. We have in ACCJ, we have an agenda. It's a topic that is very important for us. Gambling, it's a form of entertainment, is that we say always, but it must be responsible. And we know that we promote limits, we promote the player education, and also self-exclusion program. We have that in the casinos. We always say that gambling without a limit or awareness is dangerous, but when done with legal boundaries, it's a safe and responsible environmental. It's enjoyable. So we always are encouraged that. Ethical leadership means understanding human behaviors and prioritizing public interest in our decision. our industry is sustainable only if we protect our consumers and give them with the tools and knowledge to gamble responsibly, not compulsively. If it's more regulated, and if we add the platform and the online gambling to the regulated market here in Chile, for sure it's going to be a huge win for the authorities and also for the country, because there's a lot of people playing or betting in the online gambling. And now they are not paying anything, they are not paying taxes. We don't know if they have a huge employee force here in Chile. So for sure, if we have a new regulation that involve also casinos, land-based casinos, and add the platforms, the online platform, online gambling platform, it will be a huge win for the country. Well, we are focused on illegal gambling, both in the online sphere and also in the physical gambling casinos, illegals. So I've been traveling around Chile, working with the authorities, with the local authorities, with the polices, also talking with the juries, because that is something that it's not only affect us as a competition, affect everybody, affect the country, because the Chile is not owning that taxes, affect the society, because there are a lot of people playing in that illegal places that they are not safe. Nobody care about that people that is playing there. There are also children playing there. So that is a huge focus for us in the association. We are also working with a corporation, with a responsible gaming corporation, for that issues. So we have a lot of things to do, and also we have a good, like a great responsibility to engage people from the communities where casinos are based. Well, that is something that is it's very uncertain what is happening in the world, also affect the economy in any countries, affect also Chile. What we have here, it's the industry here in Chile. It's very it's go very close with the tourism. So if we have a good tourism here in Chile, well, most of the time also the people who goes to the casinos and industry go healthy and go within the same way. So we are concerned about what happened in the world, but we are in a good terms about people coming from Chile to visit Chile. So the last year was a very, very good year for tourism. It wasn't very good for the industry. It was better than last one, but not very good. We know that the illegal game it's fighting with us. It's affecting us in the economy, of course. So that is why we are very focused on having that law as soon as possible, because if we have the clear rules here in Chile, we can have a healthy industry also.